looking like one of the goats. Still got that thing in my coat. I kick in the dope, letting them know that I'm dope. Dope like the coat that they sniff in the back of the court. Leaving my foot on their throat. Must have took me for a joke, so please don't approach. Cause nigga, you just like a roach. Play with me, I get you stepped on. Knowing I'm head of the family, moving with Grammys. You can just call me the Don. I'm way too mature to be holding a gun by my waist. I keep mine by my arm.
My name is Abnertheabuser El Segundo. They call me Herb. This is the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. With me to my left is my co-host.
Yes, Alex, what's up, y'all?
And today we have on special guests. Returning with us is BigTom doing big things.
What's up? What's up?
And for the first time, we got Abner.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
This is first time ever doing it. As you can tell, this is the next up and coming comedian, y'all.
We decided who better than to get my man right than to do what we do and give somebody their first time on their first interview. Yeah. I think his stuff is funny. I done heard it a couple times and I enjoy it. Now we gonna do it like this. We already know how BigTom started, but we got to get on where you started because I seen you do seen your Instagram. You do some of that Instagram comedy. When the homies get together. Girl think you cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna expose my man, but y'all can check out his Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, plug the Instagram early so I don't forget I've been drinking.
Abnertheabuser. Follow me on Instagram. That's ABNERTHE Abuser. ABUSER.
What are you abusing?
Yeah, I was about to say.
What's the abusing part? Yeah, let's clear that up before you get canceled.
Yeah.
We don't want to get this podcast canceled.
It's 2021, man.
Abusing animals? What are you?
You kicked off of festivals already.
Yeah.
I just I came up with that nickname one day, man, because I was watching the Avengers. Y'all know Drax the Destroyer.
And Ronan
Fool
the
with that
Accuser.
name. I was like, Ronan the Accuser. I was like, all right, I want my name to match too. Only thing I come up with was Abner the Abuser. So, it was all right. It was all right.
No, it's cool. Alliteration is important.
Yeah, man. Like, look, that's it. Now I know you. Anytime you see some media, you like, I need inspiration.
Yeah.
I like that.
Tell them how you got started, man.
Yeah, what's the
in this comedy thing, man.
It's actually funny, man. I actually went on a date with a woman one time. And we were laughing the whole time, man, just laughing. And at the end, she was like, you should be a comedian. Like, you really made me laugh. And at the time, I didn't really think much of it, man. I was probably like 16, 17. I had just started driving.
Okay.
I really didn't think much of it.
Man said it like he was a grown man.
Last week.
Man, he ain't finished school yet, trying to make life decisions.
Nah, but I didn't think about and then time went by. I graduated high school. Then I seen Thomas did with the open mic at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, they had like a little.
And I remember that, and I hit him up, and I was like, "Yo, what made you want to do it?" Just ask questions like, because I was curious about it. And we linked up one day, and man, just wrote a 5-minute set in. And I honestly didn't think I was ready, and he just pushed me on. He's always told me, get on stage, like do it, even though I don't feel like I'm ready, And I get on there, and I've never been booed off the stage and nothing like that.
I mean,
so,
hey,
That's a win.
Yeah, definitely.
You are doing better than most.
Yeah. That's where it came from. I didn't really watch comedy too much as a kid, but I do remember, like watching George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer. Like,
Nice.
I watched them growing up.
Classics, man.
Yeah,
all
classics.
Now that we got the origin question out of the way, we always do an origin question. We got to know where everybody start, where they gonna end up.
Right.
Is what's important next. So, I'm gonna ask something I ain't never asked before because I started drinking earlier than I should have. I ain't tell y'all. This is actually just Sailor Jerry's spiced rum and lime juice. It's just straight. It was full when I got here. It's not no more.
You need to try some.
Sailor J, that must be in the back of the ABC store.
Yeah, that's it's like 92.
Hey, go in the back and get that Sailor. I don't even drinking. I ain't never. Oh my God.
And then they got a joint called Blackheart. That's just literally 1 proof high. And you know what's good because it's got a half naked woman on it. That's how you know it's what's up.
That's how you can tell the
This
quality.
man got his
That's
child
the quality.
sippy cup with the Sailor.
Quality.
What he say? Sailor Adams. What his man put in the
Sailor
cup?
Jerry. Yeah, you gotta get an
St.
anchor on your
Jerry's or whatever.
chest. Anytime I got a pirate tattoo, so I was like, what's a pirate on the front of it? That's what we doing. That's what I'm living.
I feel it bad. We feel it bad.
I like that.
Now, I want to know where you want to end up. Now, not finalized, because that could be terrible. But anyway, I want to know in 10 years, right? What is the dream situation for you? Where you at? Like, is it comedy? Is it movies? Is it radio? Is it married to Jennifer Lopez? What are you doing?
I'll take that now.
Man, my thing is I've always been like a go with the flow guy. You know, I would really like to stick to comedy. It's something that like I've really like fell in love with as I've been doing. The feeling of like getting on stage and being able to tell my stories, and people actually get a genuine response from it. That's really like made me, I feel complete. My goal, I would like to keep growing in comedy, but all I can really do is be patient with it, because it's not something that's gonna happen overnight, obviously. But something that does inspire me is like how it grows on social media, because social media has like literally been probably my biggest key. I don't know if he told you, man, but I got like 3 viral videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
They went crazy. I got one that's almost at 1 million views right now as we speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, check the stats.
Go to TikTok. Look up Abnertheabuser on TikTok.
Yeah.
Speaking of check the stats, though, Tom, man, what you been up to, dog? Last time we had you on, I feel like you'd have been somewhere everywhere.
Man, God is good. That's all I can say. I'm trying to keep up with this comedy thing, man. Comedy is a hustle, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Some days I wake up, some days I don't feel it. Like some days I be thinking like this maybe this is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Plenty of days. Plenty of days I wake up and I'm not even inspired. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't have no.
What a laugh at.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, man, what am I doing? Like, is this for, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's something you have to stick to, because there will be other days I wake up and I'm like, man, I just feel funny. Let me write this down. I want to do this. I got ideas. And some days it's just like, man, I can't think of nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a grind to stick. Like you said, if you doing comedy, it's something you have to be consistent with. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like writing, hitting open mics and stuff like that, like, that's a thing that I'm trying to get back into, being consistent, hitting the mic every time. Because I tell you right now, if I go to a mic and don't go for a while, you know what I'm saying, you get that he'll tell you, like, if you do a comedy show and you hit, it's nothing greater than hearing people laugh at you, especially people you don't know.
Right.
When you hear that laugh, you get on this high. You think, I'm funny, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to no open mic next week. I just killed. But hey, that show don't mean nothing. It's all about the next show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I can kill that show. Next show, I done had people, nobody laugh. You know what I'm saying? And that mess with your mind so much, bro.
It does.
Can I ask y'all a question, though? Would you rather get no reaction or would you rather get booed off the stage?
Ooh. I'd rather get booed, bro.
I got a theory, yeah.
You wanna know why? Because getting booed is a reaction. I don't think you know the pain of when you about to say a punchline, you like, yeah, this ain't funny, and people sit there and look at you like,
it's like you got forgotten about it.
you know what I'm saying?
I
I lie to you not. When I first started doing it, I told y'all, like, when I first started doing it, man, the funny bone. I try to go out. This is my first like third or fourth time doing stand up, and I'm like, bro, I got first show I ever did. I killed it. People kept coming to me, was like, man, this is what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. My boy was like, let's hit the funny bone competition. Like, I ain't even trying to come on nothing new. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go all out. I get one of my dad's suits. My dad, that man, he a little bigger, so I pull up to the funny bone. I said, I'm ready to take a real Kings of Comedy. You know what I'm saying? I pull up to the funny bone in a 4X suit, mind you. I only weigh 190. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with that factor, and I'm about to hit him with these jokes. Man, I hit him up there. You know what I'm saying? I got more of a different. At that time, I didn't have. Anybody's doing stand-up, man, have variety, man. You got to please everybody. My jokes at that time, I'm keep it real, was for a straight black crowd. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? You just it wasn't a variety. Not everybody's going to get your jokes.
Right.
So I got up there. whole crowd won't eat no black. You know what I'm saying? No black. You know what I'm saying? And these stuff that people black, like the black culture would, you know what I'm saying, will only get. So I get up there, I tell the first, man, and I'm in a 4X suit at that. I tell the first joke, my first punchline, complete silence. So now I'm up there sweating in a 4X suit, and I'm sitting there bombing. And you know that. And that's when I said, man, forget this. I ain't do comedy for 2 years. After that, I lie to you not, bro. So, silence, get back to your point, Mike. I didn't mean to go all the way off.
No, it's
but
fine.
the silence, bro,
Yeah.
that mess with your mental, bro.
Yeah.
It'll mess with your mental, man.
That's the comic
It's
piece.
true. It's true. You remember Fredericksburg?
Oh Lord.
We went to the show. We had already practiced. You know, we did good here. We went to the show out of town, and I don't know what happened, man. I mean, like he said, we went on stage for 5 minutes. The crowd, we say a joke, you know, get to the punchline. You know, 60. This guy was like 60 years old. Remember the crowd? They were old, and they just look at you like, oh.
Nah, they hit you with the cough, the silence.
That messed me up, man. Because I told him the next day, I think I called you, and I was like, man, I don't know if this is me, man.
He don't know, but I at the bash show, and I be like, let's hit the jam. I know when he making an excuse. Nah, I got to do this. Whole time I know he just don't want to get back home because he done bombed. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, but shoot, I do got my bro. No, you do not, bro. You just don't want to get up. But it's great because I do the same thing. Right. But I'm trying to tell you, man. Bombing and stand-up will have you rethinking your whole life, bro.
Oh, man.
After I bombed, bro, I started applying for a CDL, bro. I was like, I'm not lying. I'm like, bro, maybe this is my career path. They offering it for free. Should I go start driving trucks? You know what I'm saying? Like, I lie to you not, bro. And people don't realize that's why I respect comedy. I respect anybody who even gets on that stage, and that's what people don't realize. You getting on that stage is the hardest part.
Right.
You know
I actually had somebody DM me a while back too, and it was the most random thing ever. We follow each other on Instagram, but never really spoke in person.
Right.
And he told me, he said, "Man, I do admire how you have like the balls to get on stage and make people laugh." He said, "I just watch your videos, your TikToks, your Instagram skits, your YouTube skits, and you make me laugh." He said, the fact that you could get on stage and do that too. He said, I respect that. Like I said, never really spoke to this man like that. And that's one thing that, like, brought me back up. You know, it's just few things like that. Like, it's people out here that actually do keep up with what I'm doing, and they'll come out and support the shows. And it's just, you know, you have your good days, you have your bad days, man. That's all I can say. We've had our bad days, but we laugh about it, man. Like,
hey, Av, I don't mean to break it to you, but
what's up?
you might need to block that dude. I don't think he said he been watching you for a long. You don't even know this guy. You might
think he got a crush?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird DM, bro. Yeah, I've been watching you for a long time.
You posted a video where you specifically showed you in flip flops.
Yeah.
If it was after that, you know what it is.
Feet
No,
fetish?
it's all right. Hey man,
That's
but
the one. That's
but-
the 980,000 views on TikTok right
the
now.
joint where you look toe up.
Yeah. That's
That
the
joint was funny.
man.
Yo, yeah, my bad.
That was
like,
the most
he had
random
every
video
drink
I
in the
ever
house.
posted, man.
That was hilarious.
I never even expected that video to take off, and that's my most viewed
And
and liked video.
That joint was funny too.
With the video, like the vibe, well, like I said, it be the most. And be honest, that's because you just being yourself. The videos you make, and you think, I know this ain't gonna hit.
That's a
I
fact,
know it's
too,
gonna
man.
hit.
That's a fact.
It's not.
Yeah,
you force
The
it.
ones you was like, man, let me upload. You know what I'm saying? Go by my. You know what I'm saying? It's because you being, you know what I'm saying?
It's
You don't
authentic.
think nothing of it. That's just, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
man?
true, man. I feel like when I overthink the videos, that's when they just don't get the reaction I expect. But yeah, it's literally been the ones that I've just put the least amount of thoughts into.
Yeah.
Those the
It
ones
just
that,
flows.
Yeah, it just flows. Like that one went crazy. I didn't expect that one. I had people I follow on social media. I didn't even know that. Like girls, they'd be like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was you." Yeah, that's me.
Say you missed out.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
you
you
had your shot. Too bad.
So
famous now.
So Herb, you got a two-parter for these guys.
Yeah, man, I always got a two-parter, bro. All right, look, so here's the first one, right? So if you had to meet any comedian, not perform with them, not get on stage behind them, right? Not get on stage in front of them, but if you had to meet them, one-on-one. Let's say y'all was about to both get on a plane. They bump you up to first class, and boom, look who's sitting next to you.
You said 2 people or 1?
Just one.
Just 1? I'm gonna let you go first.
Man, I'm gonna probably go with Fluffy. Gabriel Iglesias. I'm gonna explain to you why. The reason why is because I respect how Fluffy can go on and tell a 20-minute story and hit, a punchline every minute in that story.
Yeah.
That right there is amazing to me because I can't tell a story that long and hit a punchline every couple sentences, man. I feel like he's got his fan base too, man. Fluffy's a GOAT. Fluffy is
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, he is, man. He is
People,
like
people
Texas,
got tattoos
Cali.
of that man on, bro.
Texas, Cali. Those are his states, man. This dude.
I ain't gonna never forget first time I saw him was on All That, like when we was kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
right.
he was like in his mid-20s when
No, he was 17.
Was he? I thought he was older than the cast.
It was the last season of All That. He was still a teenager.
Was he
and,
really?
Was on All That. Was
and-
it? I did not
he
know
was-
that.
I thought he was older.
He was on
Wow,
Nick
I did not know that,
He was
bro.
only 17. They discovered him on a beach. It was one of them big open auditions. Everybody could come. And he said he just went up there to the audition, and all he did was crack jokes and make funny faces. That was
his voices too. Like
that was his first
his
entrance
voice.
I
into
did
the
not know
stand-up
that, bro.
was right
I did
there
not
at that
know that.
audition. And then he got on All That, and then after that he was like, more so than the acting, I just like getting up there and telling jokes at the audition, so he became a comedian after that.
I like to get advice from him too, cause I actually was looking at one of his specials, man, and he had like the similar lifestyle, as I did, like not having a father. Then when he finally met his father, I thought that was dope, cause it's hard. I feel like it's hard to tell a story like that and actually just keep making people laugh while you're telling them, man. Like it's just crazy. His storytelling and he's a genius, man. I think so, anyways.
When you meet your pops?
I actually met him when I was younger. I was probably about like 10.
I was 6.
But
Yeah.
but the funny thing about that is a lot of people. So I thought my stepdad was my father for the longest.
Word.
The funny thing is, like, a lot of people, like my little cousins, used to tell me, like, he's not your dad. They'll be like, he's too dog to be your dad. And look, this the funny
Your
thing
mom
is,
like them brothers.
this the funny thing. We finally meet my dad. He comes to a family party. My dad's darker than my stepdad.
Wait, that's some shit.
But we look just alike. When I seen him, I knew that was my father because
Yeah.
we had the same face, and I was like, man, what y'all talking about, man? Racial profiling right there for no reason.
Hey, hold up. When I met my pops too, and I seen him for the first time, I definitely had the same feeling. I was like, dang, that's what I look like.
Yeah,
I was like, I felt some type of way immediately, because then I was like, nah, I'm mad because you the reason I look like this. You the reason I ain't more handsome, bro. I felt some type of way. So I looked at my mom like, where your taste at? Like,
Yeah,
what you doing to me? You know what I'm saying? Now part 2. This is no. I was about to say I need to know, because you said you wanted 2. You can get 2.
Nah, I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna give you 1, man. I can just kick it with him. Adam Sandler, man.
Really?
Yes. Adam Sandler.
Yo, he low key a
Adam
go-to, bro.
Adam Sandler is, to me, one of the greatest to do it, bro.
I agree with that.
My goal, like, literally, you say in the next 10 years what I will want to be. I hate to say to be the next person, because I always want to be myself. But if I could come close to, would be like Adam Sandler, bro.
You want to own your own production company.
I want my own production company. I want to do my own movies. I want to put my friends. I want to put people like y'all that never thought about acting in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put people on. I get around people. Like, I can get around somebody I don't know and talk to them like you think I've known them forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me, my gift my gift to me is not so like really just telling jokes and being a comedian. It's bringing the funny and bringing funny out of people. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
And I feel like that's what he do. Like, his movie, he cast his friends. You know what I'm saying? He put people in, you know what I'm saying, positions. You know what I'm saying? And he just, like, everything that Adam Sandler does and has done, like, I look up to. Like, that's.
I was trying to think of a rap comparison. It's like the DJ Khaled of comedy, maybe? No?
See,
No?
See, Adam Sandler is genuine with it. DJ Khaled just trying to.
I feel like
DJ Khaled, you can tell it ain't really sincere.
He don't make you famous. You already be famous by the time you hit DJ Khaled.
Like Adam Sandler literally he goes to regular gyms and play basketball. It's like he's, you know what I'm saying?
He made Kevin. Well, no, Kevin.
He be in movies wearing basketball shorts and a t-shirt, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't get
no. Might be 101.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
or maybe J. Cole.
Soulja Boy. Yeah, I know you be tripping every time I say it.
I don't even talk about it.
But Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy put people on. He's the first to do a lot of things, and he don't get enough credit. And his recent work, the critics is flaming it a little bit, but if people was there from the beginning and still respect it, it's the same with Adam Sandler.
What the songs he dropped? The recent songs?
No.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy, yes.
They hard though.
I respect Soulja Boy.
I fuck with the songs. Rick and Morty.
I fuck with that song. Soulja Boy should do comedy.
It's the same with Adam Sandler. But I'm just saying because there's a lot of critiquing going on. People don't want to. Just because I brought up Soulja. Every time I bring up Soulja, he start tripping. Y'all see that?
Music-wise, you still listen to him musically?
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Soulja's hilarious.
That Make It Clap just was a hit.
Oh, yeah, that song too.
That just was a hit.
He be having some singles. Like the whole album I ain't but he be having some singles, bro.
He do.
He can still pop out a hit
when
he feel like
Sandler.
Adam Sandler can pop out a hit when he feel like it,
I mean,
bro.
just saying, don't ever... Now, Adam Sandler, my boy, but them last 2 movies he had on Netflix, I don't know what the heck that was.
So what I'm saying,
that mess was garbage.
What was it called?
And that's crazy because he don't never put out no garbage.
But he can still give you a hit.
Whoever that dude, that shit was garbage. And that Murder Mystery shit was garbage to me too.
Yeah, I was confused.
That shit was horrible.
You can tell he wanted to do something different.
But if you watching this Adam Sandler, like, all your movies is great. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, we still love you,
my
Adam.
favorite movies the last
no bug.
And The Cobbler.
Hanukkah song is amazing.
I like The Cobbler. Hanukkah song is still a classic.
Yeah, it is. Ask part 2.
Oh, no. I was trying to segue out. All right, so look. Now, if you could go on after anybody, right? Because it's a different, I feel like opening is a little, you ain't got to be as funny when you open. You get the crowd warmed up, but even if you bomb, headliner come in and kill it, they might even use you to kill it, talking about how garbage you was. I mean, it happens. But to follow somebody, you got to really have your work ahead of you because they can get the crowd going, that you might be able to ride off their success. Or they might be so funny people don't even want to hear you no more until the other person come back out. So who opening for you in your dream scenario?
Who opening for me?
Yeah.
Him? Nah.
I was gonna say you too.
Damn.
Yeah, him. He opening with me. You know what I'm saying? BigTom's comedy tour coming soon. This the opening act right here. Wow. I mean, that's a crazy question.
Yeah. I never really sat down and.
Can I give you my answer?
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
Let's get it. Get some.
D.L. Hughley.
You want D.L. open for you?
D.L. Hughley be doing too much.
Hear me out though. Like, Kings of Comedy era, D.L. Hughley. He's funny enough to be slightly memorable, but he's not going to be the best person.
That's a great answer, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You remember some of his jokes?
That's great.
Yeah, some.
And he was up there real quick because his jokes is real.
He don't prepare a whole set. He literally has a section where he just gonna roast the audience.
Cast, yeah.
So that's the case. I picked Bill Bellamy there because Bill Bellamy is corny to me.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a Chris Tucker joke about Chris Tucker car not cutting off. That was hilarious to me.
For real?
Yeah.
Is it new or something?
It was on one of his specials.
I'm gonna tap back into Bill Bellamy, but Bill Bellamy just always been corny to me. But people seem to like him, so if once you put it in that thought, like somebody being at least funny to keep the crowd in.
And I'm not saying D.L. Hughley's not funny, but it's just like Bernie was obviously, the man that night.
D.L. Hughley was the weakest link, but I don't sleep on D.L. Hughley stand up at that time. Right now, to me, D.L. Hughley he too political right now. And I don't want to. I'm looking at Calm now. I don't want to hear all that.
He got too grown.
Yeah. Like he be doing too much. He be doing a little bit too much.
It's like when Steve shaved the mustache. Why would you do that?
He took that toupee off too.
I don't care about it, but you shaved the mustache, man.
It's funnier when he had the high top.
The mustache was your whole
high
being.
top. Steve High Top on the high tops.
He had a
when the funk. Here's the thing. Yeah. Some of y'all too young to remember that shit. Yeah.
Oh, my man had
Look
a
at him. He don't even know. He don't know.
Baby photo, bro.
Yeah.
Start thinking about something else.
He had a mustache when he was a credit card on the Proud Family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
That shit was amazing.
Oh,
that's how you know it's him. When he cut the mustache, that's how I only know who that man is.
Exactly.
That's why they put Mr. Potato Head pictures up there, and I said he got mad about it. It's okay.
Ab, who you got?
Oh man, I ain't even made up my mind yet. To be honest with you, I never thought about that. But I guess I'm gonna have to go with the OG George Lopez, man.
Okay.
I get him on
You
before.
want that man to open for you?
He said he the next George Lopez.
Yeah,
so
I'd get
Okay.
George. I get
the original
George.
got to
But
open up for him.
the reason I do it is, or I say that is because talking to a lot of people my age, like Latino people, they don't relate to George anymore, man.
That's crazy.
They
I'm
don't.
old though.
And George is like more, he is more old school. So yeah, I'd get George on it. 'Cause I feel like people would still come out and see the OG, but then I'd have to headline and take over. I do respect George though. George he did pave the way for a lot of
Tell
a
him
lot
George
of people.
Lopez reposted you one time.
Oh yeah, he did too, man. I tagged him in a post on my story. I was watching the show, and yeah, he did repost it on his story.
So
Yeah, the
that's
OG.
Latin King comedy. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, he did. Nah, that's the OG. Yeah. That's the OG. That's the OG George.
Marcus is when we gotta pause. Black. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, man. All right. Then let me get the vibe back going.
Latin Kings of Comedy.
Latin Kings of Comedy. So my mind meets, right? Yeah, because I
think I know where you going.
yeah, it's hitting me, right? So y'all perform together, right?
Right.
Now we ain't even had a chance to talk about it, but y'all just had a big event, right? So you got a crew. You want to bring your peoples along, right? So I just need 4. And I'm sorry for whoever get left out. Y'all don't be mad at Tom. He on a podcast. It's stuff going on. He on the hot spot. You only can pick 3 people to go with you. 4 y'all total. What's the name of that tour? What y'all calling it? What y'all gonna be?
If I take 3 of my comedian people,
Yeah.
wanna roll with me.
You already say you want Abner open for
This the opener for sure. The openers don't get paid on my tour.
two more.
Hey, can I say the N word on y'all?
I mean, I can't, but you can.
Okay. You can.
I don't cuss on my own. So.
Oh, I ain't gonna cuss on your show.
I've been
No,
doing
you
it all the time.
it's
All right,
fine.
hey, forget him. Forget him. This is my podcast now. Hey, look, this what the tour gonna be called. Rich Niggas on Welfare, Volume 1.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Sponsored by
You know what I'm
nobody.
saying? Sponsored by nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's up with time. You saying rich niggas on welfare? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that look like they rich.
That sound like an ODB
Oh,
album.
yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
exactly what I was
But they
thinking.
not. Now think about that. Nah, that's just silly. But that's gonna be the headline. Now, honestly, man, a real name for that. Be honest with you, I get a whole bunch of light-skinned comedians and go on to light-skinned comedy.
Yeah, represent.
Bring us
back.
Bring us light-skinned brothers
coming
back.
around the corner. It's around the corner.
He
Get
fit
there.
in. This still an opener. He's still in the.
Oh shit, I'll be short to it.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Just bright enough. That was
Just
He
bright
said, I
enough.
appreciate
just bright
that.
enough.
I really do.
This is going to Latin and light-skinned comedy.
Oh man,
Don't turn the lights up too high.
Nah, that's not real talk.
ain't
That's a
nobody
good
taking that
question.
girl to that way.
That's a good question. We didn't even think that far, but you go ahead and get your answer, bro.
4 people I would take.
Oh, you asking who would we take or would it be? the
Yeah,
man?
no, he has.
Both.
You ain't even finished answering.
Okay, I got him. I got my boy Mustafa, and I got my boy Juno. That's 3, right?
Yeah, that's 3.
That's 3.
That's y'all.
Me,
four.
I'm the headliner. I don't care what y'all say. I'm the headliner.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. We actually got a group chat together.
Yeah.
And Mook and Juno, they been our biggest supporters, man. We all been kind of pushing each other, you know. Definitely, same answer.
so
man.
that's
I take
a
Tom.
I was ready to say, he
I
done
take
left me
Tom.
out. I guess
Look,
I ain't on it to him.
I let Tom go first. then Juno, and then I take over.
Oh man.
What you naming the tour though? Because it's your tour at that point. You headliner. So what's the name?
Probably be Ab Daddy and the Brothers.
Yo, that's not some David Ruffin shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ain't nobody come to see you, Tom.
Yeah, bro. And the brothers. You're not even related to you, bro. And the brothers. How you gonna say brother gonna be a dark-skinned dude up there? This nigga was adopted. And the brothers.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
You can tell he ain't never did a podcast. He said the brothers.
I can tell you, he paused too long. He's like, oh man.
And the brothers.
I ain't know it was gonna be curveballs. Y'all supposed to have this scripted.
Oh man.
I actually really like that name.
You
ain't
write
calling
it
me no
down.
brother. You
'Cause
want
I'm
to
gonna write
my
that
name.
yeah, Tom will take that. Yeah, you.
Ain't gonna be no brothers
It's
on
gonna
the
have to be
tour.
Ab Daddy, the brothers, plus Tom. You had to put featuring BigTom. You know what I'm saying?
Featuring the step brother. That's what you had to put. But nah, yeah, what else?
End up with one person by the end of it.
Yo, I'm glad I got the tour information, right? Cause that's what we gonna we do that joint. We start exposing behind the scenes information publicly in front of the world and not edit it out. But we tell you, oh no, we edit it. You don't want me to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So I want to talk to y'all about plans, BigTom's future. Cause if you put him on spot on camera, he got to see it through now. So you just finished having Comedy Cookout.
Yeah.
Now you won't tell everybody what it was because it might not be the last one. So
Definitely not the last one. Okay, so BigTom's Comedy Cookout, man. It's so crazy. So I was supposed to have a cookout. First time I did the Comedy Cookout, I was at work. It was 2 days. I was gonna do a small cookout. It was 2 days before the cookout, and in my mind, I have like this porch outside on my in my yard.
Right.
And I just seen the porch in my head, and I was like, I should do a comedy cookout. I lied, you know, I'm just at work, and I was like, let's see if I can. Mind you, it's a day and a half before this event. Cookout supposed to happen. So I just sent out mass, hey, come, you want to come? I'm going to do comedy cookout. I didn't have no DJ. I rented a speaker and a mic, cooked all the food, and that half day I ended up getting like 50 something, like 60 people to come to that. And that was like in a half day, so you know what I'm saying, people was telling me like, dude, you got something. Of course it was free, you know, I'm trying to build it up.
Right.
Second one, I tell him like, man, he was out the country for the first one. So the second one, I was like, man, I put it together in 2 weeks. 2 weeks now, I was sending out, posting it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, to be honest with y'all, I didn't even post it but one time. Everybody else started posting and started picking up. So the second comedy cookout, man, God, it's good, man. This thing was it was so dope, man. I did it for free. 110 people came. I cooked. It was for free. I mean, we had coolers full of beer. I had alcohol. We had food. I had seafood, mac and cheese, chicken, fried fish, hot dogs, hamburgers, meatballs, greens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't making greens at y'all stream beans. Y'all ain't doing that at no cookout. You know what I'm saying? Start that, yeah. Anyways, that's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, but dog, I just hit like a lot of comedians up. And to keep it 100, a lot of comedians I could tell was a little, you could say they was a little skeptical. Because they didn't know. Right. To be honest, these other comedians that we do stuff, they don't know me from nowhere. So I don't expect, and some people, you know, usually people reach out for your gig, you get paid. Like, we get paid for this. You know what I'm saying? Make people laugh. And I was telling them, like, I'm doing all this out of my pocket. Like, he chipped in, Juno, like, everybody chipped in, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I was telling them I'm doing for free. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they was probably thinking, like, man, this nigga making money off you. You know what I'm saying? But I did all this out of my pockets, and we just trying to build. We trying to build, like, us as a group, we trying to build it up. Investment. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely work as a group. We trying to build it up. Right. And, man, it's crazy because when it happened, and there was 109 people, 60 people that was supposed to come of mine didn't even come on top of that 100. So it was going. Mind you, I did this in my backyard, in my neighborhood. No neighbors called the police. I'm talking about people was blocking. They was neighbors. It got so good. Neighbors was letting people pull in their driveways. You know what I'm saying? And the comedians that came, like I had comedians just showed up, and I was like, "Dude, you want to do some time?" And first, before anybody got there, he was like, People start flowing, and he was like, "Yeah, I get on. Let me do like 5." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like the comedian, like even one comedian, this guy Jay Ron, he was like, "Bro, I wasn't even gonna come." You know what I'm saying? He kept it real. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, there wasn't no money involved, so you won't really obligate. Even though the nigga did say he was gonna come, you know what I'm saying? But he told me, he was like, "Man, I was gonna tell you, I fell asleep, bro." You know what I'm saying? He was like, to keep it honest with you, people throw these little outside, like they try to do these little comedy outside, like little cookout stuff. I come to these, bro. I get invited to these all the time. This is what he told me. He was like, and it'd be like 10 people, and like 8 of them be comics. And they don't be trying to hit no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was like, bro, when I got here, see you had the DJ, you had all the chairs set up. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He said he called his boy, whatever, was like, man, this ain't jumping. Yeah. Next thing you know, you know what I'm saying? They was like, bro, like every comedian know that it's hard, like even for shows and open mics, it's hard to even get a crowd in places, bro. Like sometimes we'll do open mic or even a show in front of 20 or 15 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's rough.
And from 15 to that to 100, so with the comedy cookout, it just, you know what I'm saying, it took off. I'm not doing another one this year because I feel like the comedy cookout has made a big name. So when the summer kick back off next year, I feel like it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, and I believe, and I speak this right now, that it's gonna get so big that I can't do it at my house.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to do it at my house because there's gonna be too many people. But the next step for us, because it's some more events coming, but I'm gonna give y'all a little, y'all my boys, so I'm gonna give y'all exclusive. We're working on a short film,
okay,
and we're gonna have our own movie premiere.
Okay.
Before the short film, probably gonna be real talk, 45 minutes. Before the movie premiere, we're gonna have three of us. We're gonna do like at least like 5-6 minutes of stand up before we drop the movie, and we're gonna it's gonna be in that movie theater. Yeah. I just want to let y'all know that movie theater. Official, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have that, and that's one. And then we just gonna take comedy, man. I want to take comedy and do stuff different. You know what I'm saying? Just put comedy somewhere you wouldn't expect comedy to be at. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's go to McDonald's and do comedy in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Can laugh forever.
You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. And for real, my end goal, I want a soul food comedy spot here.
Why ain't nobody? No, you do it, cause ain't nobody.
I ain't even
else
gonna speak
even
about
it.
Because if you go to the Richmond Funny Bone, it's cool, but you eating overpriced food. You know what I'm saying? You eating overpriced food,
warmed up,
and it's not even that good. You know what I'm saying? The comics, okay, they bring great people. When the last time you went to a comedy club, you was able to get some fried fish, some collard greens, and some yams.
That's a really good point.
Your stomach tight from eating that. Now your stomach even more tight because you laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I speak that it's going to happen. I'm going to let him, whatever he want to say on that.
Nah, that cookout was a different vibe, though, man. I actually was just grateful that he let me get some time, man, because I killed. No. Nah, because that was like my first 10-minute set, and punchline after punchline after punchline. But we had been practicing it for a while too, so I was definitely, glad that, just to get that chance, because it was a lot of people there, man. It was a lot of people there.
And I don't want to cut you off, but I want to about the comedy cookout. I just want to put this out there. The comedy cookout, I lie to you now, we had comedians show up that wasn't even on the list, so we probably had like 11 comedians.
Yeah,
Yo, I saw
it was something like
that.
Let me tell you something. People sat in my backyard for nearly 2 hours of comedy and paid attention.
That's facts.
Paid attention. I don't think people realize how hard that is to do. You know what I'm saying? And it not just one person, like comic after comic, sat and chilled. Everybody was relaxed and listened. You know what I'm saying? Won't no side talking. It was engaged. And that meant a lot.
For free.
For free.
People pay money and then like talk shit.
A lot of people was like, dude, this is, dude, man, what's your cash app, man? I got to give you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it's just, everything ain't about money, man.
So I couldn't be there. But even though you didn't want to tell me about it,
Dog, hey, don't take it personal.
No,
Please don't.
I ain't gonna take it personal. But you know, I did know about it, and you know who I found out from?
Who?
My own mama, bro.
You lying?
I'm dead serious. She was like, I know how much you love comedy. I heard about this thing local. You trying to go? I was like, Ma, I can't.
You lying? Don't lie to me, bro.
No, I ain't even realize it was you
What?
until I seen you later. I was like, my man is really out here producing, bro. Like he's really out here event planning, bro.
This man was at Jeezy party. And
This dude said he
told
was
you.
gonna say that.
I heard about that.
No, I heard. You was at Jeezy party.
What's that?
No, Jeezy.
Oh, Jeezy.
First of all,
Yeah.
I went
Tough
over
out
there.
there.
You was in the club at the same
Rough.
time Jeezy was in the club.
A lot of people was.
And you
I
came
don't
out
know
home,
people. I
bro.
know you, dog.
Man, look.
That's a tough crowd.
Huh?
That's a tough crowd.
Come
bro.
on, telling jokes. I wish. Hey, coming soon. Nah, man. I just like to travel, man. It was Super Bowl weekend. You know, my boy had a section in the Jeezy
I
party.
was just saying, man, you can see that man bald head.
Yeah.
You could have reached out and touched him. That'd have been weird.
You
You might
You
have
know how
shot
he lying? Jeezy had a fitted on, man. This man, this man talking about, he might have did one of these.
Oh,
but
so,
that
oh, so
man,
you did see him. That's what you
grown
trying
now.
to say. Okay, he was hanging out with him.
Yeah, man, these
I
guys
know.
funny,
Well, that's
man.
all right, yeah, in person, on top.
That man could have caught his dentures and gave it back to him.
Hey, I mean, man, man, I tell everybody, just live your life, man. Live now. Live now. You know what I'm saying? Just live now. And that's what I do. I live my life. I'm not going to say I don't like saying I do what I want because it sounds, you know what I'm saying? But I do what I want. Not saying in that way, but I do. Like, if I want to go somewhere, I'm going to try my best to go. If I want to do this, I'm going to do it because this is just, you know what I'm saying? Life. Life to me is all about making memories, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to me.
You said, man, I got.
He over here crying.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
'cause-
know.
'cause
Somebody touch the soft spot.
I got to remember. I can't kick.
You all right, bro? Everything good?
I'm
bro?
about to tell you what a good idea this is, right? Because you're right. I need Greens and comedy is on point, right?
to
So
tell you.
I went to a party. I was back in college, right? It's like 2007, 2008, right? It was this music teacher who also was a producer, like outside of like being a music teacher, right? For Appomattox at the time. So he had a couple rap artists and a couple rock bands that he was producing for and getting studio. They were recording out of studio, and he was trying to make his own little local label. And so he wanted to have an event that showcased their talent to a wide variety of people. And he was like, boom, let me go ahead, set it up. He set it up at his crib. He had, farmhouse, a lot of land. He had like a little pond out there, right? And he had a stage brought in. The lights was everywhere. And it was a big thing. And so one of my homeboys invited me. He's like, yeah, my music teacher from back in high school, just let some students know this and that. So I get there, and I'm like, bro, I'm going to be drinking. I ain't never been on a party where I ain't drink. So if it's going to be high schoolers there, he was like, nah, not people that still go to high
If it's
school.
going to be high school.
No, he's talking about alumni. So I said, okay. He posted on an alumni board. I was like, all right, so he ain't on no creep stuff. So I get there. He got VIP bracelets and everything, right? So I'm tripping. I'm like, this is real professional for somebody's crib. And he had 40s on the table, so I don't got. And he was just like, oh, and if you get hungry, I got some greens over here. And I was just like, this man made, I tried to have a little ham and everything. I was like, oh, this man made homemade greens.
Come on now.
For a rap show in the middle of the woods at night. I said, this is fantastic.
That's all right.
And I never had more fun in my life. This is the best experience. And I was like, because somebody added greens to it, bro. That's all you got to do.
That soul food take everything
That's
to the
all
next
you
level,
got to
bro.
do,
I don't care
man.
what you doing. I don't care. They just do.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Can we talk about that right now? You want to say it? You want them not to?
Oh,
give
no,
everything away?
my bad. No, I'm tripping.
I mean, you just want to talk about it, Tom. I'm sorry.
Tom's Seafood Mac. We got the Seafood Mac going crazy. How you like the Seafood Mac?
That shit was good. Yo,
You got
I crushed at that cookout, man.
Man.
I almost ain't even go on stage because I was so full, man.
Man, real talk, man. We got during the pandemic, man. Cause I get recipes and stuff from family and stuff like that, man. We were selling food. I was selling food, and never in my life did I think I would be the dinner person. You know what I'm saying? You know the little dinner lady used to pop up at your job with the bread and the little, you know what I'm saying, the cake slice in the Ziploc bag. You know what I'm saying? Well, you had the fish dinner. You know that.
Yeah.
Never in my life did I think I'll be the dinner guy. You know what I'm saying? And during the pandemic, a lot of people was at home, so people just start trying anybody food.
Right.
And he came to my birthday party like during quarantine. We tried making a seafood mac, and they was like, man, this ain't like that. And it's like, so we was selling fried fish with seafood mac. Next thing I know, man, it got to the point where I had to stop doing it because people at Pepsi, that work at Pepsi, was placing big orders.
Oh, for the whole.
Can I get a pan
house.
and a pan of fish? I was going feeding people at Pepsi on their lunch break. Then not one person, the whole Pepsi.
That's crazy. I couldn't do that, bro.
Man, you could have. Yeah, why you stop?
Yeah,
I mean,
it sound like money.
Because I'm not a restaurant yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
only
doing this stuff out your house
Yeah.
and you trying to, you know what I'm saying? It was stressful because I work a regular job too, so it's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to do, and to be honest, I did that because during the pandemic it wasn't no comedy. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do so that was really, we couldn't do open, we couldn't get back on stage. So that was just something that, you know what I'm saying? That's not something I was trying to, but now.
Comedy.
Yo.
This the seafood mac and this the comedy. That's the that's
Food
Nah, the
truck.
food was good, man. The food was good, yo. If you ever get a chance to go to this cookout, you're going
next year.
You're
I'm
going
next
to
year.
eat good.
next year, man. I promise, and I speak this now. Man, we might have to rent a mansion.
Oh, yeah, we
Might
gonna do
have to.
something.
You gonna do music out of there too?
Huh?
You gonna have music too, or just?
Yo, I actually this one girl, I don't know even you remember her, Ebony. We used to work with her at Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She rap. I asked her did she want to do like a song, like intermission. You know what I'm saying? But she couldn't make that one. She said the next one. So yes, I'm definitely trying to because I got a nephew that he do music too.
Oh, okay.
You know
So
what
we
I'm
know
saying?
a couple rappers.
Yeah, definitely. I
What's
want to
up, Double
highlight
Take?
that part, like an intermission. Say we got a comedian in intermission. You know what I'm saying? That, you know. And I want to speak this on the cookout. There was no altercation. There was no problem.
Yeah.
It was just
That's
straight
good.
up good vibe. And I just want to let you know that nowadays that's hard to do.
Yeah.
And I just respect. You know what I'm saying? I just it's just great. You know, next comedy cookout we gonna have a podcast live there. You know.
Yeah,
It's already locked in now. So go ahead and.
Yeah, we set it on camera, so
Yeah.
it's got to happen now.
Oh,
That's
I
where
don't
it's
go
at.
back on. I don't go back on no word. If I give you my word, I promise. You know what I'm saying?
That means we got to go in with our end of the bargain. Let me tell y'all something. Hardest thing ever is when somebody puts you on a visual spot. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to put out the information. I don't do a whole lot of editing and cuts because it's too time consuming, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
ain't got time. That's why I try not to say nothing reckless ahead of time. Because if I got to go back on it, they just gonna have to cancel me, bro.
Oh no, we locking y'all, man. When we give you our word, it's our word, bro. I promise.
Yeah, I want to tell you something though, man. I like your fit. I really do. You remind me of Stone Cold Steve Austin with that vest, man. When I seen you walking in, I thought you was gonna give me that can of whoop ass.
That's where everybody.
He's gonna open a fresh can, bro.
A fresh can of whoop ass.
The last can outdated.
They said
Oh,
everybody said, man, you got a true wrestler vibe, bro. They said.
You said Stone Cold. In my head, I'm like a Stone Cold in the fusion dance with like Rikishi.
Dog.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that, bro. But too cool Rikishi though. I want the sunglasses.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Rikishi
more
was,
you.
I want the
legend.
bands. Yeah,
he was
that's
sweet, he was
old
sweet.
school.
Man,
Nah.
y'all funny.
We got to wrap this thing up. If you got any important questions you want to get off.
Real quick. So Tom did top 5 last time he was here.
Yes.
You got to give us the top 5 Ab.
Oh yeah.
Top 5.
Top 5
You
comedians.
talking
Yeah.
about salsa dancers?
Ooh, I was gonna.
You got that too? Okay. That one
Oh,
instead.
that's a good one. Top 5 comedians.
Yours.
To me.
Your top
Yeah.
five.
Facts. All right. Who am I gonna go with?
I think we said alive last
I'm
time.
gonna
Did we
say.
say alive?
Yeah.
Okay, alive.
I'm gonna say number 5. Chris Tucker.
That's
Ooh,
Okay.
let's go.
Number 4. I'm about to go with the OG George Lopez. Is a special back in the day. It was relatable. Let me see here. Number 3. Man, you put me in a tough spot right here, man.
I know,
I got
especially-
a couple names.
They
coming
might
up, but
watch one day and be like, yo, why you put me on
Why
number
you
one?
put
You
me?
ain't make me number 1. What's
Nah,
going on? I thought we
facts.
beefing.
number 3, I'm gonna go with Steve Harvey for number 3, man.
Okay.
You got two that I had in my 5. Real talk.
I might get some hate for this one, but number 2, I'm gonna go with Ced. I'm a big fan of Ced. Cedric made me laugh. Like watching his shit when I was a kid. And now I've always found his style unique.
Yo, he still got he still stay relevant out here.
Yeah. And number 1, man, I became a big fan of Fluffy this year, man. I'm gonna go with Fluffy, man.
That's decent.
Yeah, that's my top 5.
That's the most biracial top 5
man.
I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's my top 5, man. That's my top 5.
Like that.
Man.
That's what we need. If we went a whole show without one, people would be all in the DMs upset. Like, we all cut something out? What's going on? What's happening? I don't know. It's top 5. We gotta do it every time. So everybody, thank you for joining us again, season 2. Real excited to have BigTom and Ab Daddy here today.
Yes, sir.
We're looking for big things coming from them, big things coming from us. I couldn't be more blessed. So without further ado, my name is Abnertheabuser El Segundo. They call me Herb. With me to my left is my co-host.
Just Alex.
This has been the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. And this has been BigTom and Ab Daddy. Good willing and God bless.
Yes, sir. God bless. Appreciate y'all.
So I had to stop kicking it. The enemy stealing my energy. The alchemist rework the chemistry. Aftermath, I'm making history. I got them all listening. What they looking at? The diamonds is glistening. Got paper cuts all in my fingertips. How you get that? From handling businesses. I just took off, dog. Now I'm on the way up. It wants a long walk. Coming from them pay cuts and want no days off. People tried to slave us. But shout out to God, cause I ain't ever gave up. I was working the most, but you won't even close. So I guess you was stuck on that average. Elevated the grind on a number of times. Ain't having any room for distractions. Now I'm walking around and I'm feeling like baby. Got 4 pockets full of that cabbage. But it's faith and family finances. That be the motto I got it established. Now I'm just head of the family. Moving with Grammys. You can just call me the Don. I'm way too mature to be holding a gun by my waist. I keep mine by my arm. I'm a dog off the leash till I snatch up the beast and I put them right back on my charm. Had a couple of problems with some of my partners who wanted to ring the alarm. So I kept it G with them niggas. But some of them niggas, they didn't even stick to the code. I know that they are irrelevant. Nothing they telling me ever convinced me to fold. My grandmother's prayers and her promises, only thing I know that's saving my soul. So don't involve me with no drama, cause even my mama know me, I ain't letting it go. Vibrations and frequencies, I'm constantly checking them frequently. Cause I balance my life with a neck full of ice on some dice. I went right by the kitchen sink, Italian drip on my linen sleeve. My new lemon squeeze, love it when I squeeze. And she go to singing like she a deal, but I'm the one rolling all in the deep. Yeah, I took my time with her, knew what it was, and she fell in love. She knew I was one of them real niggas.